Welcome back! Have we got a story for you today? It's gonna be awesome! But I have a question for you. Have you ever done something or had somebody ask you to do something that you didn't want to do? Like your parents asked you to pick up your room? I don't want to pick up my room. I like it the way it is. Have you ever picked up your room because you loved your mom and dad so you wanted to make them happy? That's an interesting thought. Well, today's story is going to be about the nation of Israel. They're a very old nation and they have a lot of leaders. One of the leaders is very important that we're going to talk about today. His name was Moses.
Ta-da!
Get down. It's not your turn. Get down.
Not yet?
No, get down. Anyway, the name Moses means taken from the water. Do you know where he got that name?
Because he looked like a drowned rat.
Get down.
Oops.
Again, sorry about that. Anyway, as most of us know, Moses got his name from the Princess of Egypt. Ooh, Princess of Egypt. She drew him out of the Nile.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Oh, yeah, go back.
Anyway, Moses was floating there because his family put him in the basket to save his life. Because the king of Egypt was trying to kill all the Israelite male babies. So they wanted to save him.
Those rotten people!
Anyway,
Sorry.
Moses grew up in a palace. Not like Elsa's palace. Not like Cinderella's castle. This was a totally different palace. This was pretty cool. And he tried to protect the Israelites. Finally, he had to run for his life from Egypt.
Exit stage left! Wrong way!
Now we find Moses alone in the desert, lost, thirsty, and sad. He didn't get his cue. Hold on. I said he was sad. He didn't get it again. I said he was sad!
Now?
Yeah, now.
Oh, right. Oh, I'm sad. I'm alone. I'm lost. Where am I? I don't know where I am. I'm so thirsty. I need some water.
Well, Moses was just about to give up when
Good night, cruel world. Oh, I see a light. Oh, I think that's the
he
light bulb.
heard a voice.
A voice? I'm hearing a voice.
Help!
A talking frog? There weren't any talking frogs in the Bible.
Look, fella, I didn't write this script. I just do my job.
Well, what's the problem?
My masters are being attacked at the well, and the sheep are being scattered.
This sounds like a job for Superman. But, yeah, he's not here. I guess I'll have to do.
God's help is so hard to find these days.
So Moses saved the shepherd girls who were being attacked. In fact, Moses later met their father and married one of the shepherd girls.
Mercy be hurting my white sheep. Yeah, sheepies. Yeah, this is good stuff.
Moses enjoyed the shepherd's life for 40 years.
Wait, what? 40 years?
40 years.
I don't know about that. Some of these sheep look pretty ugly after 40 years.
Maybe. Anyway, Moses knew that God wanted him to do something, but he just didn't know what.
That's
Actually, it was pretty simple.
Wait, what? Sure, that's easy for you to say. You've got the script.
But can't you see, Moses? God wants you to go back to Egypt and free his people.
Oh, no, I'm not going back to Egypt. They want to kill me be free, let them wait for Abraham Lincoln. He does a super job of freeing slaves.
They've been slaves for 200 years.
Wow, is that all? Wow, let's not rush into things.
200 years is a long time. Moses, God wants you to go into Egypt and lead the Israelites out.
Right. Someday I might just do that, but right now I have some sheep to watch. Wait. Besides, if God wants me to go to Egypt, let him tell me.
Always be careful what you ask for. God will do it. One day, Moses was out with his sheep and saw something glowing up on a far hillside.
I wonder what that could be. I think I'll go over and take a look. It's gotta be more interesting than these dumb sheep.
As Moses came closer, he saw that it was a bush that seemed to burn.
Anybody know the number to 911? I've got a burning bush over here.
I don't think they had 911 back then.
I wonder how the fire got started. Someone must have been careless. I guess I'll have to play Smokey the Bear and put it out.
But there was something strange about this fire. You know what happens when you burn wood, right? It gets black and charred. Well, this bush that was burning still had green on it and leaves. They weren't burnt.
Wow, I really gotta get a closer look at this. Wait, what am I saying? This bush is not burning.
But when Moses came closer, he heard a voice say, "Moses."
I think I hear my sheepies calling.
"Moses, come closer."
No, I'm close enough, thanks.
"Moses, stop."
I'm stopped already.
Do you feel a little scared?
Scared? No, terrified.
I probably would be too. Now the voice said, "Take off your shoes. You are on holy ground."
Oh, great. The sacred sagebrush. I don't have any shoes on. What do you want, Lord?
"I want you to lead my people out of Egypt."
Don't be mad, Lord, but could I have a little sign? You know, to show the people that you have sent me?
"What do you have in your hand?"
Well, how do you do that? It's a shepherd's staff.
"Throw it on the ground."
Well, that's interesting. Okay, what about my sign? Wait. Hey, something's happening!
Something was happening. Moses' staff was turning into a wiggly snake.
Hit him with a stick! Get a rock! Snake!
And the voice said, "Pick it up by the tail."
What?
You gotta pick it up by the tail.
I'm not touching that!
And the voice said, "Do what I say." So very reluctantly, Moses reached down and picked up the snake and...
Wow! Where's my staff again? How'd that happen?
And God said, "Now go down to Egypt and free my people."
Yes, sir. Anything you say, sir. Yeah, I'm on my way, Lord.
So Moses marched right down to Egypt. He walked right up to the king and said, well, that's a story for another time. So we'll talk about that another day.
Enough for one day.
Thank you for your help. So that was pretty cool. Moses learned to listen and do what God said. So if we're asked to do something, even from God, we need to listen and do it. So we'll see you guys next week. Talk to you later. Bye.